Hello, everyone. For the last month, I have been dealing with debilitating joint pain. And not just joint pain, but also a weird muscle pain and sciatica pain, and you name it, I was miserable. But I accidentally tried a supplement. I'll give you the story in just a second. And it helped me so much with joint pain that I had to make this video. And if you know anyone that suffers from joint pain, autoimmune, has food sensitivities, send them this video. All right, so let's just jump into the story. So for the last month, I've been suffering from really bad joint pain. The type of joint pain that when you go to sleep at night, you turn and flip around like a rotisserie chicken from side to side because you're in so much pain that you can only stay on each side until the pain is so intense, you've got to flip to the next side, and you kind of do that throughout the night. Now, I was also having a weird muscle pain that I don't even know what was causing the muscle pain, but my muscles were just sore. And I was also having sciatica pain that is just mind-numbingly bad all the way around. So fast forward, a few weeks ago, my husband throws me a supplement and says, "Hey, I don't want to use this anymore, but I don't want to throw it out. Is this something you could use?" And this is what he was referring to. It's called triple boron. And this particular brand is BlueBonnet. I had just happened to read a few studies about boron helping with arthritis, pain, and joint pain. And all of the studies were heavily geared toward osteoarthritis. Now, I have rheumatoid arthritis. And so when I was reading the studies, I was thinking, is it just for osteo? Or would it help other types of joint pain? Would it help with rheumatoid arthritis? Would it help with lupus joint pain? Like, what is the story? And then I kind of forgot about it because that's how I do. So when my husband handed me the supplement and I recognized that I had already been interested in it for joint pain, and he happened to have 2 unused bottles, I was like, yes, let's try this. Now, I have tried a boron supplement before and it didn't do anything for me. However, when I started taking the boron supplement the second time and how it really helped them with their joint pain, but that everyone is different and it takes different doses for everybody. And that's when a light bulb went off. I realized that when I had tried it before, I had only tried 3 milligrams and I didn't really see a difference. So this time, when I started it, I started at the 3 milligrams. The next day went to 6 milligrams. The next day went to 9 milligrams. Now, I kept titrating up. And in about 4 days, all of my joint pain was completely gone and I was sleeping through the night again. Not only was the joint pain gone, but the weird muscle soreness was also gone. And my sciatica that I kept feeling, completely gone. This is one of those supplements that worked so well so fast, I thought it had to be fake or something else going on, so I didn't believe it. It was that dramatic of a difference. Now, you have to be careful. You just can't take as much boron as you want or just take a whole bunch. There are upper limits, and what they're reporting is 20 milligrams for an adult, male or female, that's aged from 19 to 50 years old. The upper limits is 20 milligrams. I had actually titrated to 21 milligrams. Now, I didn't have any side effects or anything going on, but after reading that article, I'm starting to titrate back down to a safer limit. Now, I don't want to scare you when I said safer limit, because there's a lot of fear mongering going on behind boron and borax about how toxic it can be and how it's harmful. However, if you go and read the studies, you'll see that it's about as toxic or harmful as table salt. But because of how they're wording the articles, we're all kind of scared to take boron now. So if you're suffering from joint pain, you're going to want to try boron. I think it's wiped out about 85% of my overall pain, joint pain, muscle tenderness, and also sciatica. In the studies, they emphasize osteoarthritis so much, I wasn't really sure if it would help for rheumatoid arthritis or even lupus joint pain, but it did. Not only was it remarkable in removing joint pain, it also gives me a state of well-being. I don't know how else to describe it, but I just feel better when I'm taking boron. the clouds part in the sky and the birds are chirping, I just feel a good sense of well-being, and all is right in the world when I'm on boron, which sounds really, really dramatic now that I think about it, but it was that dramatic. But something that's significant about boron is that it stops the inflammation process. In particular, it actually reduces the enzymes that cause inflammation. And I think that is the part that's really important for me. I have a ton of inflammation with all of the autoimmune issues that I have. And apparently most of the pain that I was experiencing was from the inflammatory process. So I'm going to cut this short. If you're having joint pain, give boron a try and try different milligrams than what everybody else is saying works. 3 milligrams a day may not be enough for you, but what I did was start at the 3 and then titrate up until I was pain-free. But again, one more warning. I'm sorry if this is boring, but there are upper limits of how much boron you can take. So there's a part where you've taken so much boron, it can actually start to harm the body. So you want to be careful with your dosage, but you want to be able to titrate up until your pain is gone. So it's a delicate balance that we're living on here. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.